Hey YouTube, I got this beauty today. A Harrison 10AA variable speed lathe. It's a very, very good condition machine. I picked it up for an awesome price. This with all the tooling, got it for 450 bucks. Great deal. I was the first one to message the guy on Marketplace, and we went with the trailer and we went to go pick this thing up. Well, the cool thing was, he was a retiring machinist, really nice guy. We ended up getting this lathe, which is in great shape. I think it'll clean up really nice. It's a lot better shape than my Bridgeport. As well as this D-bit tool sharpening grinder, which is really a nice piece. We laid it down pretty gently here. Probably gonna get complaints and comments for mishandling tools, but you know, for what I'm doing, this thing is really plenty accurate and it's gonna be a good tool for me. And then in my dad's truck bed here is the chip tray for the lathe. I got this belt sander. This is a really nice belt sander. I think it's an MSC brand, basically. It says Rockford Machinery Products on it, but it's in good shape. Ran everything I saw run and operate. I got these collets and accessories and tooling and all this stuff. And then I got drill index and a bunch of tooling that's in this box here. Oh yeah, I forgot. I also got these as well. All of it I got for $2,300, and I think it's a good deal. The guy was willing to negotiate. Really, like I said, a really friendly guy. He was retiring, getting out of it, and I think he wanted it to go to somebody who's going to use it and be happy with it. So everything's name brand. I mean, in this machine there's hardened collets. You can see here an Allura's tool post and tool holders, and then it's also got came with a couple chucks for the tailstock and live center, as well as it came with what is that called? Basically a keyless chuck, one of the good brands. It'll come to me in a little bit. But anyway, I just wanted to show you guys this cool thing of tools before we unload it. I am gonna show you guys how we unload this thing and getting it into its spot. It's probably not gonna be the best footage because me and my dad are gonna be doing it. You know, try to be efficient with it and safe. So, but I'll cut to that now. Alright, so it's the next day, as you can see. Got the Steiner started up, and I moved out this D-bit grinder so I could start working on some projects here. So you can see the shop is very full at the moment. There is the new lathe you can see behind the hydraulic press, and there's the old lathe, and then all the tools and everything we got are just kind of dumped back here and in the back and everything. So I was going to show you all, once I start getting everything out and organized, that process. But for now, I'm just going to show you how I'm starting out. After cleaning off the welding table here, I figured I'd show you guys the tooling that I got. So this tooling is kind of a mixed bag of stuff. It goes with mainly the D-bit grinder and the lathe I got yesterday. So I just wanted to show you, this here is the collet closer for the back of that Harrison lathe. I thought that this lathe was an extremely good deal because I got all the tooling and everything associated with it. That all came with this machine. So here's the back, the collet closer, And then here is this assembly. We took the back fiberglass enclosure off the lathe yesterday because of the fact that when we unloaded it and loaded it, we didn't want to mess that basically fairing up. So we took that off, and we took the chip tray off to move it, and we had to take this off in order to get the back door off. So that's why this is on the bench here. I just figured I'd show you what this is. Just clean it off a little bit. Okay. So, in this big box, first we have these smaller collets here for the D-bit grinder. They are similar to a 5C design. If I'm not mistaken, they are called a 4NS. I'm actually not familiar with them personally. I'm going to get to know them pretty well because, you know, I'm going to start using this grinder to sharpen tooling, like end mills and different stuff. These couple 5C collets, or I'm sorry, R8 collets. These I've actually had hanging around, and they are just mine. I just put them in there because they were on this table. Came with a parallel closing vise, which is nice. This, it's a new vise, I guess, KNUVISE, and it's pretty beaten up. It's you can see it's not in the best of shape, but it came with everything, and he said take this along with you because he knew I had a welding table and did a lot of different type of work, so he said take those along with you. And most all this stuff is 5C collet tooling. Here we got extra jaws for the 3-jaw. The only thing that this machine did not come with was a steady rest and a 4-jaw chuck, which are things I'm going to invest in. But that's not a big deal because, you know, for the price, it's stuff I can buy pretty easily. Here's a big 5C collet. I don't know if this is a machinable collet or if this is just a big, just for big work holding. So there's that. The chuck key for the 3-jaw, and then I have a rotating live center. This part of the taper rotates, and then I got a live center, which is nice. A regular, I think this is just a, I don't know if this is a Jacobs or an import or whatever this thing is, but this came with it. Feels pretty smooth and nice. Fool with that later. And then it came with I'm very happy about this. This is probably worth about what the lathe is an Albrecht keyless chuck for this machine. And man, I'll tell you, this thing is just as smooth as a new one. I'm very happy with it. It is I think 0 to ½ inch. You can use 0 to ½ inch drills. And then all the rest of this in here basically is just 5C collets. I'll have to look through it and see if there's anything that stands out, but I'm not going to bore you with counting the sizes. There are a couple machinable ones in here. I know for a fact these are machinable collets because they have these little pin locators. So that's cool to have around. But other than that, it is just 5C stuff. There is this hard-hinge adapter, but I don't really know what it is yet. But like I said, all this stuff is hard-hinge, good, valuable brand stuff, and I'm definitely going to put it to good use. let me get this sorted out and I'll show you what's in this bucket. So in this bucket is some tooling and everything that came along with this lathe. They gave me this Hoyt index, which has definitely seen some better days. It is missing lots of drill bits, but I was actually thinking about buying a Harbor Freight cheap index just for using on, you know, some rougher parts, and, you know, if they dull, chip, break, whatever, you know, they can be reground or thrown away and bought a new one. So this will be great because I heard the drills in the Harbor Freight, you know, set are pretty decent, but the case is crap. So I was thinking about maybe maybe doing that. I mean, I would say there's probably, you know, missing 80% of the drill bits, but you know, they're not bad. Whatever is in here is in good shape. It's not junk, but at the same time, you know, there's only so many that are right there. So put that to the side. He gave me some big drills. This is 1.5 inch silver and Deming drill. It is. He likes the guy who I bought this stuff from. He really liked MSC Supply. I never really dealt with them in the past, but I've heard they're a good company to deal with. I'm sure this is probably a pretty expensive bit. He told me to put it in my pocket. He said, you know, take it along with you. So he gave me a bunch of different things. He gave me a couple silver and Deming big bits. This is a 1 1/4 inch silver and Deming bit, and they all look sharp and in good shape. Like they haven't really been used a whole lot. As far as tooling, I didn't really look at what he had for sale. This is a 1 3/8, which is actually pretty nice because I have a set that goes up to 1 1/2, I think, but I don't have any of these bigger silver and Deming drill bits. Here's also a adapter for larger drill bits, and this one doesn't say on it, and I don't have calipers at hand, so I don't know what that is. Find out. And then he gave me a bunch of drill indexes, and same story. There's some missing ones. You know, he was close to retirement, so I'm sure the organization really wasn't the biggest thing to him. He just wanted to kind of wrap up what he was doing and, you know, go on about his retirement and enjoy his life. So these are fractional bits, Radnors. They're made in the USA, which is pretty nice. I can't say about the drill bits. Here is A to Z. Again, same thing. Missing plenty of bits, but you know, these indexes are pretty pricey, so I figure why not? You know, he threw them in. So here is a 1 1/8 silver Deming bit. Another A to Z. Might try to see if I can't piecemeal one set together or fill this large index from all the bits. So 1/16 through 1/2 inch fractional. Again, more drill bits. Really large silver and Deming bit. I would be kind of afraid to put this into a drill. It's 1 31/32. This would be something I definitely want to have a Morse taper for, but you know, yeah, have it, and you know, if you feel good enough to run it. And here's a large shank drill, which you can use this adapter for. Might need to machine this end down, but to make it fit. But nice stuff to have. It's just stuff that's pricey to buy, and I'm glad he just told me to take it. And here is a small number set drill bits, and I have one myself that is incomplete, and hopefully this is enough to complete it. And then here is, I don't know what this little box is here. Might be screws or something? Little, I don't even know what these are. I don't know if he threw these in there. They're like, I don't know if these are parts he made or what they are, but big box of these parts. Little orifices, I don't know. I'll put it in with tooling. I don't know what to do with. And another index. and this is 1 to 60. Oh, there you go. And some of these I might just see if I can give to friends or put them on Marketplace and see if people give me $5 or something for it, or if they, want them for free or whatever. I'll see about putting them on Marketplace. In here, this is, I guess this is the box. Gave me some can't twist clamps. These things are awesome. Been really, I asked him about these. He's like, I just take them. I don't care. Another can't twist clamp. They're smooth. This one, unfortunately, is missing a jaw. I can make that. It's not a problem. And here is the goodies. This is the good stuff here. These are for the Aluris tool post. I got a cutoff tool, which is nice. Gave me a nice long boring bar. This is a nice piece here. Another piece for tool holding. More. They're all pretty much the same, but they're for tool holding, so they're nice to have. I think this is for a knurling tool. Oh yeah, here we go. This is, I think, for a knurling tool of some sort. Again, I'm kind of looking at this as you guys are looking at it with me. I put the stuff in here, but honestly, just, it was all the same. It's all good stuff. It's all Aluris brand, so I have no problem with it. It's all good stuff. He threw in some end mills here, and by the weight of them, I can tell that they're carbide. And he was telling me, like I said, this guy was really nice. He was really great to deal with, and he said, take these end mills. I was just gonna put them in a little lot. Ignore that one. That's gonna have to definitely be sharpened. But these are ones he said that he put back. They were in need of being sharpened. And he said they're going to be good for you to practice on. So I'm excited about that, learning how to use my D-bit grinder, my new D-bit grinder. And yeah, that's all there is in this bucket. All right, right now I am taking a break and warming up because it's extremely cold outside. I am doing a 3D print to hold those collets in order in my toolbox. I will go outside and show you a version of that here right now. Back here is the lathe, my mill, my old lathe, and my tooling cart. And it's always a developing process. I got a lot of different tooling in here, but the main reason I wanted to show you this is I have these racks that I 3D printed. These are actually things I found on Thingiverse. And I don't know the authors or the creators to give them credit, but they work really great. I have regular 5C collets on the left, and then hexagonal collets on the right. Printing myself some more of those so I can put them in here. I think I'm gonna only need like 2 of them, and yeah, that's how I do all my organization, is with the 3D printer. So it's pretty nice. It's a very efficient way because I can just be working on other things or taking a nap or whatever while that thing is printing and making me some cool stuff. So yeah, I just thought I'd share that with you. Overall, I think I got a very good deal this weekend. I got to meet a very nice old machinist who's retiring and got myself some new toys to play with. The shop is an absolute disaster, which is pretty usual thing, just because, either it's dirt bikes, machine tools, tractor pulling parts, or whatever, just taking up the space. So I'll find the room, probably gets rid of some of this stuff, and yeah, the process keeps continuing. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's been kind of a cluster of different stuff, but you know what? I just enjoy sharing my, machining knowledge and tooling and different things on YouTube. So if you like this kind of stuff, like and subscribe. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video.